So it wasn't like a lot. It really wasn't a lot of stuff I had to do some touches on. I just wanted to add some stuff. So this is really small things too. So don't worry. So welcome everybody. All of the four people who are here, which I still appreciate. Uh, let me just put up my chat bot that apparently needs an update. We're not doing that right now. Um, but just want to make sure we all know today's little stream is going to be about your 2023 your 2022 games of the year. So it's gonna be a really simple one this time around. After that, we can do I'm gonna post this for right now. If you guys need help, I do have a list of things I can always send you. I do also have this in my Discord if you guys want to hop in. Let me put that little Discord up real quick. That didn't work because I am an idiot with sausage fingers. It didn't work again because I need to log in. You're supposed to auto log in. Makes it up suck sometimes, I swear. Um so when this stupid thing signs in, I'll post my Discord. This is just to give you guys a little helping guide of what games came out last year. Work. Okay. There we go. So you guys can actually join the Discord. Um, your list is easy as hell. All right, perfectly fair. I think a lot of people actually have their list kind of ready. I know Dory kind of threw his list in earlier. My list is pretty simple too. I had to like double check just to see what games there were. I actually haven't finished most of the games that are on my list, but I still thoroughly enjoyed them throughout the year. 1 out of 5 Lost Ark. Did Lost Ark come out this year though? That's the only question I have. Okay, fair enough. All right. So so basically I have yeah, you've been playing it all year, so that's fair. Um I have the list up on my Discord if you guys want to check out the games that came out this year. Um before I know that Achilles is new to this kind of stream. So before we yes I am. So before I usually start my streams up, I do have like the one random topic that I want to talk about, which I did talk about it a little bit in my Discord, and it is how Dave Batista is no longer going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy after this third film comes out. He said um he wants to start pursuing other roles because he wants to start doing some more dramatic what was his name? David Batista, Drax the Destroyer, the green dude who is pretty stupid. Not Groot, but actually I don't even know if you've watched any of the movies to be honest with you. Really big dude in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was yeah, not a puppy. Okay, so I think you should know who. Yeah, he was a wrestler. He was a former WWE wrestler. He says that oh, dogs are puppies. He said that he wants to no longer be in the Guardians of the Galaxy because he wants to start doing different roles that are a little bit more challenging. Um, which kudos to him. It doesn't that doesn't really have too much of an issue with anybody. Realistically, I think that if you're an actor, you should start pursuing other acting roles to try to see what you're doing. The issue lies, in my opinion, in it. Obviously, it's my personal opinion. Is where imagine walking away from 40 minutes. Yeah, but my issue with him lies is in the fact that he wanted to continue his interview and started bashing on how The Rock only does these like very specific roles and how The Rock isn't as good as an actor as him. Um, I don't know if he said anything about John Cena, but I honestly, out of those three, I think Batista has had the worst roles. Could never be me because The Rock like me. No, he The Rock actually does a lot of roles. He does a lot of things. I think he actually has more of a dynamic. Um, he has more roles. I think he gets more typecasted in, but he accepts them because he's. Oh, okay. Yeah. um, but it's just more or less like he just continuously kept bashing on The Rock for playing the same character every single time. But it's more or less he's getting typecasted into these roles where he's kind of being forced to be one person. He kind of has to be like the same dude basically because that's what people are paying him to be. Um, and in all person like and personally after watching like Suicide Squad, and I know that Dory and Brittany have watched Peacemaker. John Cena definitely has a lot better acting talent out of the book, like out of all three of them. So I think like in my tier list of the actors who like the wrestlers who became actors, is probably the three are, into my current knowledge, anyways. It's John Cena, The Rock, doing The Rock Johnson, and then Dave Batista. And it's more like John Cena, The Rock, Batista, and it's just because he plays the same. Like he comments on how The Rock plays the same character all the time, and then he also does the same thing, and it's just kind of, I don't know. It's more like insulting for no reason. All right, so let me see what you guys are saying really quick. So Achilles is saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the Guardians of the Galaxy guy doesn't like money. He likes creative expression more than money. Also, could never be me. Okay. Um, Guardians of the Galaxy guy was about to be totally broken to the until he got the role. Now he's too creative to stay around that type of movie until not into. Okay. Um, fuck all that. If you know there's a third coming out and they want you, just do it. Quit after. Marvel franchise never been bigger. So the Marvel franchise actually is going down. So that's one thing. Marvel franchise is kind of going down right now, and not like in a terrible spiral, but it's just more like they're kind of oversaturating the market with their things, so they're not getting as much quality in a lot of their series right now because CGI does take a lot of money to do. Exactly, it's nothing but superhero movies. Yeah, that's very true. It is very oversaturated right now, and it's most of them because it's not like. And here's their plans for all the movies for the next 4 years. Let's face it. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I just want to make sure that like I like to add a little bit of that before I actually get into my like these kind of streams. Um, because this is stuff I'm actually kind of getting into a lot. Even if it's not like something super crazy or anything like that, it's just some updated knowledge that somebody may or may not have heard of, and someone probably might have a different opinion about. So that was pretty much it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is get into the actual portion of the stream. So that's gonna be, I guess, my list. I don't actually have my list up, and I didn't. I thought, oh, maybe I should do like a PowerPoint about the reasons why, but no, that's stupid. I'm just gonna tell you what my five are, and then I can always explain what the one by one. I can tell you the reasons why. If you disagree, you disagree, but like, who cares? um, so what I did was I went through. Oh, look at you making streams of real. Yeah, no, that's not happening right now. Um, so yeah, I thought about doing it. I did not do it. I had like an hour to get home, eat, and then kind of get set up for the stream. So like it wasn't happening. So my first one, Pokemon Arceus. I know, granted, there's like a Pokemon game like every 2 years, but granted, I actually thought that this was actually a really good game. Overall, the gameplay was really nice. You could throw out every single Pokemon that you have on you, and the alpha Pokemon were massive, and they actually were a challenge to actually catch. I don't have it anymore. I would let you borrow it, or just give you it. I actually traded it in for Pokemon Scarlet, and I actually wish I didn't do that. They say Arceus. Oh, yeah. I think that might actually. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. I've heard both, and I really don't know which one's which, to be honest with you. But I do think it's Arceus. It's not as okay. If it's right, no. Yeah, so I pronounce it Arceus. I think it actually rolls off the tongue a little bit better. Arceus kind of has a really harsh sound to it for a game that's kind of built for children. I said it. um, yeah, exactly. That's why I prefer Arceus a lot better. So Arceus, you know, the gameplay itself was actually really unique for especially for a Pokemon game. It kind of felt more like how Breath of the Wild was. I don't like that. Arceus. Ready yet? Pokemon Arce is no Pokemon Arceus. That's what that is. Um so after that point, it has a really unique gameplay to it. It was really fun. It was me personally, I played it how I play Legend of Zelda, so I took my sweet time and everyone knows it. The only reason why I finished that game was actually so I can finish it, be happy, and trade it in for Pokemon Scarlet, which I'm gonna be honest, I kind of miss Arceus a lot more. I like the gameplay more in Arceus than I did in Scarlet. Um, Even though granted it had its own little charm to it after all the buggy stuff, I still kind of wish I was playing Arceus. That's me. um, this is a game I actually didn't get, but when I played it with Miss Potter, it is I miss eating Pokeballs too. Um, Switch Sports, so it felt a little bit. Oop. Enjoy your lurk. So Switch Sports actually was really fun. Very enjoyable. I played it with Miss Potter, with her, obviously together. Um, we would play volleyball together. I think the only thing that I didn't really enjoy was the golf, and she hated it more than I was hating it. Um, Golf games to me are always super stressful because I can never hit the stupid ball correctly the way I want it to because it's a game. You can't do everything right. Um, but the sword, I don't know, remember them exactly. The sword game, the badminton, and the volleyball were absolutely wonderful to play. They're competitive, but not too competitive to the point where you're getting mad at each other. But at the same time, when you're playing on the same team, it is wonderful. You like it, me and her were just like cheering each other up, up and cheering each other on, and we were doing the like volleyball call outs, like get ready. I'm setting, and then you get the spike in, and you were good. The first time we played, I had to, I had to make sure I wasn't too close to her because I would like accidentally spike and then like swat her a little bit on the shoulder. And I'm I'm a you know jokingly I am 5'2", 600 pounds, and that's hurting somebody. Realistically, I'm just a little bit bigger than that, so that's destroying somebody's life. Actually, I skipped one. Sifu. Sifu, you guys know. I streamed that game. I love that game. The gameplay was very interesting. The storyline was very normal. Like it's whatever storyline. To be fair, We've all, if you've ever watched the 1970s to the 1990s kung fu movie, it is almost the same exact kind of story. Father gets killed, child seeks revenge to destroy everybody one by one. It's everyone knows the story. Um, the idea of the game was really cool. Everybody, honestly, I don't say, I'm not gonna say everybody, but I loved how, depending on your age, like your age, you may not be able to learn a move anymore because um the older you are, your body's not gonna be able to adjust to a new move. Like if you're younger, you're gonna learn how to do like a a roundhouse kick a little bit better than when you're older. And doing that from when you're younger to your older, then your body's still gonna remember it. But when you're like in your 50s and you're trying to do a roundhouse kick, it's not gonna happen because like you're not accustomed to it. And it's one of those things that made like it was one of those things that made it really unique to me. And I thought, hey, this is fun. Nothing, like, it wasn't like a insane game that somebody like created. It was just a game that people, I thought it was, it could have been better, it could have been worse. And hello, Amber. um so that's one of those things. So the next one, hold on, I'm just gonna add some stuff. Boop boop. I gotta support myself in other people's discords really quick, because how else will people know to come in and to bother me, I think that's actually the last one. Mm, yep, that was the last one. As in the last Discord. Um, Sonic Frontiers, that one came out in November. I love that game. It's actually not a great game, but like it's not like the world's most amazing game, but it is the best game for Sonic that's come out in many years and like probably close to a decade. Um, it's it's been so nice playing like another Sonic game that is actually unique. Actually, this is open world, which is granted, usually almost give up on life, but they actually put some effort into this. It wasn't just like another cash grab for Sonic. It was actually like somebody put their heart and soul into the Sonic game, and I'm really happy of that fact. Dude, I still love Sonic Heroes. I will forever listen to that like opening. Sonic Heroes was not a great game either. Like I'm saying, like at best, Sonic Frontiers is like a 7 out of 10. Facts. At best, Sonic Frontier best 7 out of 10. Sonic Heroes at best 4 to 5. And I will forever listen to that song. It was so good. I don't care what anybody says. That opening was the best, one of the best openings for Sonic, and it was so catchy. Um, Last one for me, God of War Ragnarok. If you like look back there, you will see that I bought the Jotnar edition of Ragnarok. I love that game. I have Mjolnir back in there. I absolutely am in love with that game. I have not finished it yet because I stream, still have to work. I'm going through like interviews after like not interviews after interviews, but I'm still trying to find a different job and stuff. But I love that game. I love that game. It's so nice. It's very different from the first God of War, and it's definitely different from the original God of Wars. Um because Kratos is no longer that angry dude. He's actually surprisingly the calm one of the two. And as much as like as surprising as that is, I definitely like the breath of fresh air where you see like a man who has these super bad anger issues, just like, ugh, now I have to deal with me younger. That's great. Good thing he's weak as shit. All right. So that was my top five for my games. Like I said though, I have the little list available. So if you guys are looking, I can always scroll down. If you guys know like around the range of when the game came out, I can always do that for you. I know Achilles said that he I lost the name. So I know a couple of you guys have a couple already in there. So I'm just gonna start off up at the top because I see that Dory threw his in before I even actually got mine fully started. So he has Kirby Forgotten Lands, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and that's it. So he has those two. So those two for him, which I will say I played the demo for Kirby in the Forgotten Land. That was great. I'm not a huge wonder. I mean, that's he apparently he really liked it. Kirby's Forgotten and the Forgotten Land I thought was really good. Very surprising for Kirby. That's actually the first 3D Kirby game that ever came out. And then Tiny Tina's I'm not a Borderlands person, so I never actually played it. And then we have Achilles somewhere in here, forever down. There we go, Lost Ark. And I know for sure he's been playing that um for a while. He's been playing that since I think the game came out and has been going through 1,500 hours and nonstop. Might actually be his new Destiny, to be honest with you. I know he used to play Destiny a lot, so probably a lot better than Destiny, but what can you say? Does anybody else have any other games? New Overwatch. Okay. He dropped a lot of hours in Overwatch if I remember correctly. Anyone else have any games they want to talk about that came out last year? Uh I mean, if not, I can go through the list of games that I know and just keep seeing. 2,000 hours in 5 years. Yeah. And love was Lost Ark for sure. All right. So, I don't know if anyone else in chat has any games they want to talk about because that means that we're going to have quite the short stream today. The new Five Nights at Freddy's. When did that come out actually? Let me see if I can find it. Cool. Yep, doesn't even want to show it. Okay. So I'll still count that. The physical copy of the game came out later. We'll still count that for sure. Um, like God of War PC, you know. Nobody Saves the World, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Rainbow Six Extraction. I played that. That's fair. Rainbow, Sonic Frontiers. Like I said, the best I can give it probably is gonna be like a 7 out of 10. But for Sonic games, it's definitely the best one that's come out in a long time. Rainbow Six Extraction. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. They could probably boop. Mm, yeah, I forgot the game existed. Honestly, we played. I think I played it like once or twice, and I was like, I don't know. Like this game is okay, but there was such a learning curve for me. Like I didn't really know what to do with it. Rainbow Six Extraction for me wasn't the best. Um, I was really hoping it would be better. The game wasn't even that bad. It was just like, yeah, definitely overshadowed, like 200%. Um, I don't typically count remakes of games. So like Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, I'm not gonna count that because it's the Uncharted series has come out way too many times. I'm kind of sick of it. Life is Strange remastered collection. Dying Light 2 was it wasn't even that bad of a game. So sorry. I I have comments on that one. I haven't played it again though. Um I'm not a fan of Elden Ring, and that's only because I'm not a huge fan of games that are that difficult. The gameplay itself was too slow for me though. But I can say I did enjoy Sekiro. Like I like Sekiro, but I didn't enjoy Elden Ring just because it's the pacing of the game sometimes is way too slow. But I'm not really gonna be playing a game for like several hours just to try to beat one boss. It's just not for me. It did get Game of the Year though, so I'm not even gonna say like, oh, it shouldn't have gotten Game of the Year. It's just like it just wasn't a game for me. Dying Light 2, Stay Human. Every single door is a cutscene. Was not a huge fan of that. Um, Running around was actually pretty cool though. The parkour portion of the gameplay was actually really nice. The Last of Us Part 1 is a remake. They remade that game 3 times. I don't want to do it again. That's the only reason why I didn't really like it. I can't really like it's not even like a negative aspect of it. It's just they remade the game, so I don't really count it in my eyes. But it is a game that did come out this year. The 4K, I have a TV that's 1080p. It's not gonna do much of a difference for me, you know? Kingdom Heart, I've never heard of this one. This game came out and I never heard Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece. I don't know. What do you mean lies? I don't have a 4K TV. Let's see what else. Cyberpunk 2077. I really don't. It's not 4K. I can tell you my TV is not 4K. It's not a 4K TV. Cyberpunk actually got better. I just don't feel like it came out this year. That's the only thing. I just like stop. If I came out the year before, it is not 4K. It is a 65-inch TV. It is 1080p. Oh, it's nothing but cutscenes. Okay, there it is. Game of the year right there. I I think I heard of Martha is Dead, but I didn't really know anything about it. Um Destiny 2, who cares about Destiny 2 anymore? Horizon Forbidden West, played it. It's just a fetch quest of a game, and that's the only reason why I didn't like it. Beyond that, I thought like gameplay was fine. It's really fast paced. You kind of have to get adjusted to the controls. It's like Tomb Raider on crack because you're always getting jumped by some form of like machine or robot, like robot machine, whatever. Quarry, I can't say anything about Quarry because the way the 2 player worked, it was really dumb to me. That was it. Babylon Falls did not do well because I think their servers are already down. Like they already shut down their servers. Gran Turismo, I know that Miss Potter loved that game. I kind of want to buy a WWE 2K22 just because I've been talking about like wrestling recently. Yeah. Babylon Falls is no longer a thing. Oh, never mind. She did not like Gran Turismo 7. I don't know Tunic, don't know Paradise Killer, Persona 4, don't it was okay. Don't I never played a Persona game, but after playing Digimon, I know there's gonna be a lot of cutscenes, and we were talking about cutscenes before. Imagine that one, you know. Final Fantasy Origin, I didn't play. I kind of wish I saw some gameplay on it. No. um but what I saw was just like Devil May Cry but in the Final Fantasy realm, and that's it wasn't like kind of for me in the first place. So it's kind of whatever. Ghostwire, I saw what it looked like and I kind of wanted to play it. I know a couple people who played it, Miss Potter included. So she would probably be able to give more insight on that one. But the story looked pretty interesting to me. She liked it, but forgot it existed. All right. Death Stranding, director's cut. Shouldn't have. Okay, got back. You got into Back for Blood. It's better than. Okay, I know a lot of people said that it was like Left for Dead. I heard that Back for Blood was like Left for Dead, but it just didn't hit as well. So I mean, I didn't play either because Left for Dead was for Xbox and I had PlayStation, like for most of my life. So I don't really know. All right, let's see. It was a Midnight Suns of Left for Dead. Ooh, that is mean. Death Stranding director's cut. Like I said, don't count. I don't count remakes on top of the fact it's just got ported to PC, so it's kind of whatever on two different terms. Weird West. Never heard of it. Coromon. Never heard of that. Tropico 6. I feel like a spectacle will be like, oh, this is the greatest game ever. Lego Star Wars. Best game ever for sure. 10 out of 10. Can't ruin that. No, again will be the show. Don't know anything about it. House of the Dead. Another remake, by the way. I think I'll count this one just because it's ported to the Switch and it was an arcade game in my eyes. What? 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 When did this come out? It doesn't get counted. I'm just more concerned. Why did I not know about that? I'm gonna download that later. This is a game that's coming out for me. Um, yeah, I think so. Like there were games I'm gonna be like, yes, they counted for sure, but like also on top of the fact that a lot of games did not. I appreciate you, Midnight. Thank you for coming in the first place, and then secondly, thank you for for getting to unsub. If my mega appreciation button was working right now, I'd press it. But I definitely appreciate it. Um, I don't know what else there is though. Trek to Yomi. I don't know. Warhammer. I don't know who plays Warhammer, but like it has been going for so long. Overwatch 2 dropped 2022. You were correct, but I I'm not happy about it. It's just Overwatch. I don't see a difference. Like I honestly with minus the fact that they're doing pay to like pay to play, not really pay to win. Um and that's not even the aspect of it. It is free to play. Oh, do you want to just cancel it now? I don't know if you're serious or not. I feel bad. Evil Dead the game, I feel like had potential. I never played it, but like the idea of what they had for it, it felt like I had some potential for it. I'm not saying it was good or bad. I never played it. I just said it had potential. I never like everyone still plays Dead by Daylight. No one has played like no one played Evil Dead. No one's playing what's the Dragon Ball Breakers? Yeah, that's what it's called. Um like those two games are okay. All right, that's fair. Vampires Masquerade Swan Song. I never played it. That's another one. I kind of like it kind of fell off in my head, and I was like, oh, whatever. All right, let's see. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, Sith Lords remake. It was awful. Here we go. The Quarry. So the only thing I know about the Quarry, and this is a personal opinion, this is the only reason why I don't like it. It says that it's for multiple players. It's a lie. The only thing it's good for is watching one person play it through a stream, because the two-player aspect is that you're sitting next to the person and they're basically streaming it either way, and you're helping them decide what to do. That is that's the only reason why I didn't like it. It could have a wonderful storyline to it, and I'm just here just like, come on. I want to like I thought it was going to be like we both like share like we both have a character and playing like the story together. And it's not that. Yeah, if it played like the way out, like a way out, I would have been like, this is a great game. Um, because of that one reason though, I did not. I was not happy. I got the game and I was like, oh, this is not the case. And returned the game because I was like, I wanted to play that for the reason. And then it's like we're gonna play two players, but you have to buy the game. I have to buy the game. And then at that point of buying the game, one person one person pays $70 to sit there and watch another person play the game. I was just no, I'm not. I wasn't happy. I wasn't like that's the only reason. 2 out of 10. No, okay. It also was not even fully implemented on release. Unraveled was Unraveled. No, Unraveled actually. Well, Unraveled 1. I think Unraveled 2 actually had the ability to play two people. So I thought it was gonna be more in the aspect of like a horror kind of styled uh A Way Out, another game that Dorian Brittany played that I don't remember right now, but I thought that was a good game too. Unraveled was also gonna be like that as well, and I thought it was gonna be part of that like you can. It Takes Two. Yes, thank you. So I thought it was gonna be kind of like that aspect of the games, and it kind of wasn't hitting, and that was an issue for me. Resident Evil 2 and 3, they are technically remakes. I will count them though. Well, actually, is no, they those games came out already. Those got ported to the PS5 and like PS5 and Xboxes. So no, I will refuse that one. Resident Evil 8 Village though, great game. I sucked at it. I played the demo. I could not shoot for my life. I am very afraid of zombies and scary stuff. Can't shoot. This game right here, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, is a remake, but the fact that they made it free to play for everybody was wonderful, and I love that idea. And they didn't make it like, oh, it's free to play, but you have to buy characters. It's like, no, you can just play it and go. Loved it. Sonic Origins, never played it, but probably just a remake of all the games. Naraka Blade Point, I saw people play this game and I actually enjoy the gameplay of it. Didn't play it myself. I also This is Three Hopes I can't say anything on. I don't like Fire Emblem. That's biased. DNF Duels, 2D anime fighter, actually pretty good game. I played it with one of my friends. Is actually it holds up pretty well. Um, but to be fair, I don't think anyone is playing it right now. Fun fact, free fun fact of the day, by the way. Even though Super Smash Brothers is no longer having DLC, it is still the most played fighting game in the world. So take that information as you will. Um, Portal Companion Collection. Yeah, very true. Is that another Portal game they just made? I feel like that's all that is. Cuphead and the Delicious Last Course. It is. I have a soft spot for Cuphead. It is a DLC. We are counting DLCs, by the way. Um, I do have a soft spot for Cuphead, so I will say probably amazing. I don't know though. It's very biased opinion on this one. Um, I'm just gonna skip those two. Gwent. Do I care? No. Should I care? Probably to make Witcher fans happy. Will I care? No. And that's just me. If you guys don't know, Gwent is a I think a board game or card game in The Witcher that they made into actual game. Um like an actual physical game you can play like with the cards they've made, and actually I don't know, I might be lying about that one. Um but they did make it into a game on its own because of how popular it was with people who love The Witcher. So if you guys love The Witcher, you can play this game and be like, be like, oh my god, it's the game from The Witcher. But I didn't really fully understand it. I have a very smooth brain, so I couldn't really grasp it. Power Wash Simulator. I hate it. So Garden Story, Escape Academy, and Power Wash Simulator. These are three games I've never heard of. Time on Frog Island. I think I know two people who played it. It might only be one. Um, I don't know how the gameplay was. I don't know if it was good or bad. That's kind of up to you. Stray is currently a game I'm playing on stream. Gonna be playing it tomorrow if you guys want to see. Um, Wonderful game. I remember I beat it in 3 hours. That's not a good game. That's like a good side story for the game you're actually playing. I think I played I played a game called like Burly Man at Sea and streamed it, and it took me about 2 hours to finish, and I wanted to return it so badly, but PlayStation has a you turn the game on rule where if you turn the game on once, you can't get a return. You can't get a refund. Like you download it, you can't get a refund at all, and I hate that rule. Stray, yeah, I don't get it either. It's stupid. It's like really stupid. Like PlayStation really tries to cut people out of that kind of stuff. You really yeah, you I respect Steam has that kind of rule. Like you have it for like I think you have like I think 10-hour rule. Like if you have the game for 10 hours, you can't return it because you can actually try a game out, and if you don't like it, they'll refund you. Um yeah, this game is called like Burly Man at Sea. I played it 2 hours, beat the game, and it was like I don't like this. I can't return it. Granted, it was only $2. Like I wasn't mad. It was like I was more mad that I played the game than the fact that I bought it. But it's whatever at this point. Like it's just a random game I have, and it's just like I feel. I think I don't even have it like shown on my like list of games anymore because I didn't want it. Bright Memory Infinite, don't know about that. Live Alive, I don't think I will ever play that game. Let's see. Digimon Survive. I have this game and I will probably need to force myself to play it. It is a complete story game. The I only got to like chapter 1 because the prologue was so long and like very wordy. So I did not have fun with the idea of it for a while. Um, that's, obviously personal stuff. Can't really do that. But I have seen like a lot of stuff that the game can do. So like depending on like how you choose to your character to act, it will depend on like how Agumon will digivolve to like three different ways. And I kind of want to see how that plays out, but I don't really see myself playing it a second time unless the game gets really really good and sometime somewhere in the middle. Golf Turbo Golf Racing. I hate it. Whole entire idea. I hate it so much. 2 Point Campus. Don't know anything about that. Don't know if anybody here does either. Just curious if you guys want to say anything. Cult of the Lamb. Have seen gameplay of this. I really want to buy this game. Gonna get it. I want to get it for Switch when it comes out physically. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Don't Starve in the animation process, like aspects of it. But beyond that, I don't really know much on it. Except for that it looks like fucking adorable. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know. MultiVersus. I don't like it, and it's not because of like. Okay, it is because of me. MultiVersus just feels a little too much like Brawlhalla, but like with um, yeah. It's just WB characters, but Brawlhalla. The one thing about it, though, I will say, is that there was a controversy on it, and it made me laugh so hard that it was actually a thing. So, one thing is that if you played Velma in the game, one of her abilities is to call the like a because it's Scooby Doo related. Um, she calls like a police car and it like takes the opponent away. It's like kind of like a grab move. um the issue that people had was that when you call the police car and you're playing like LeBron James, you put a black man into a cop car and then you drive away, and they were like, "Oh, this is racist. You can't do that." It's like it's literally just Scooby Doo. Like, after whoever is there, they'll just be like, all right, take this guy away, because after they unmask him. And I'm like, this is stupid, guys. You guys are reaching. You guys are reaching a little too hard today. That's me. Oh my god, it's Madden 28. No one cares. Saints Row. I think it should have been good. It just was super, like, the point where you are playing multiplayer in a game and the person you're playing with cannot move, and the only way to get them out of their spot is by running them over. You have a problem. Like, you actually have a problem with your game. You need to figure that shit out quickly. The Last of Us Part 1. It's a good game. I'll admit it. It's a great game. I can't say it isn't. I love the Last of Us series, the first one, the second one, as much as people want to hate on the second one for being um what was it? Something stupid. Too I guess the best way to say it is like it was too LGBTQ proactive. People, the only reason why they made that is because the person who was making it was like um they hate, like, love was part of the LGBT. They were trying to push an agenda, blah blah blah. And it's like, who cares? It was actually a really good game. The storyline was fine. Um, the idea of revenge in the game was actually pretty good. The gameplay was great. Um, when you see both sides of a story, it kind of makes sense of why somebody is going to be an antagonist versus why someone's going to be a protagonist, and the way the story actually is made perfectly, in my opinion. The ending to the first one leaves you questioning if something's right, or if you did, like, your character, well, the character did the right thing or the wrong thing, but you can kind of see why they would do it. And the second one is kind of the same ending, and you should, I don't know, you should, overall you should play it. Um Definitely recommend both the games. Like, just the storyline in general is wonderful, so I don't understand why people were like bashing on it so hard. Honestly, it shows more, um no, actually, I don't want The Last of Us 3 to come out. I think The Last of Us 2 ended way too perfectly to make a third one. This one, like, I'm still gonna play it, but like, I hate the fact they're making a third one. The second one ended really, really well, in my opinion, and they could have just ended it there. And I hate the fact they're kind of, it kind of feels like a cash grab for me, and I will give them my money, but I don't like the idea that they're doing it. No, I know. I heard. I think you told me yesterday that it was being made. I'm just not a huge fan of, like, them making a third one, because the second one, to me, ended so well. It doesn't need a third. Also, welcome in anyone, like everyone who's here. If you guys do have your top 5 2022 games, um you can post them in, you can post them in the chat. And if you want to tell me why one of them is your favorite game, you can always do that. Right, oh, whoops. So right now what I'm doing is just going through, like, the games that came out last year. And if I played them, I'm just telling you people, like, why I liked it. If I didn't play them, I'm kind of just telling people, like, oh, if I heard about it or whatever. It's nothing too crazy. It's kind of just a relaxing stream today. It's my Sunday stream. Um, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have something negative to say. No. So seeing the gameplay from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All Star Battle, whatever, Rumble thingy, it looked good. Like, honestly, it looked like a good game. I just don't like JoJo's, so I never played it. It's kind of it. Yeah, that's like literally the only reason why I can't say anything. Like, I never played a Splatoon. I hate Splatoon games. Um, I just don't like the gameplay of them. I tried Splatoon 3's demo, and I was just like, I can't, my smooth brain just could not figure out the gameplay. Uh, and just I'm just gonna pause. So I have to, like, oh wait, I can just do this. Oop, cool. Um, so let's see, Bear and Breakfast. That sounds like a hilarious game. I wish I played that and knew that it existed. Outer Wilds, never heard of that. Splitgate. What? Okay, I'm not. I might be losing it, but I feel like Splitgate came out way, like, a year ago, didn't it? Okay. All right. Deathloop was a PS5 exclusive. They just brought it to Xbox. That's cool. Potion Permit is not a Potion Permit. Slime Rancher 2. Those are not games I would play. I'm not saying they're good or bad games. I'm just, they're not part of my repertoire. So I actually don't know personally. Um, yes, I am calling you out. So yeah, you definitely would know if those games were good or not. I think you love Slime Rancher 2, and I think you're playing Potion Permit right now, if I'm not mistaken. Life is Strange. I need to actually play this. I want to play this one. Death Verse, Let It Die. So you want to try that? Life is Strange remastered. Don't really care. Remake. We don't count remakes today. Like, I'd rather count My Little Pony and the Maritime Bay Adventure before I actually do a remake right now. because it's a different game. Overwatch 2 remake next. No, I'm kidding. Overwatch 2, like we said earlier, it's just Overwatch in my opinion. The way they changed up the game was just really bad idea. Like they saw how everyone else is doing, they were just like, you know what, let's make money too, and I'm so disappointed in that. Near Automatopoeia up ported. I'm Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you mean despise because it looked kind of like you were saying despise and desire in the mixed together. Yeah, I think you, me, and Achilles are all on the same boat on this one. The issue for me is that I was waiting for the PvE stuff and it didn't come out yet. So it's kind of just like a game that I'm kind of just sitting on because it doesn't have what I want for it yet. Dragon Ball The Breakers. This is literally the game I was talking about earlier. Anticlimactic climax. Yeah, seriously. So Dragon Ball Breakers, another game I feel like has potential, but it's just another game trying to be Dead by Daylight, a game that I'm not a huge fan of in the first place. But um I have Dead by Daylight, but I just don't really play Dead by Daylight. I play it like I think I played it twice in the past year, and that's only because I really play it with like Amber. So Amber Darling. And that's pretty much all it was. Plague Requiem, I just never got a chance to play, but I've heard it, like I've seen that it was on Game of the Year. It's one of the games that came out for Game of the Year, but didn't really feel like it was for me. I hate any Rabbids game, like Mario and Rabbids. I just despise all of it. Oh, we're talking. I was talking about Dragon Ball: The Breakers. It's just another version of Dead by Daylight, but it's Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball Z related. Actually, no. It's Dragon Ball Z related plus what is it called? Evolve. If you guys don't remember Evolve, it's a game that actually got really bad reviews. Um, or actually, I don't know if it got bad reviews, I should say, but it died really quickly. It was an actually the concept of the game was really good. It was like you start off as one creature. Welcome in, Autocat. Tell me your top 5 games of last year. But also thank you for coming in. um Evolve was a game that came out many years ago. Um, you start off as a smaller creature, and as you progress in the game, you slowly become like a bigger monster, which was really cool because you're also getting stopped by like these monster hunters that are there to kill you. So it's like 4v. I think it's like 4v1, and it's not like how Dead by Daylight is where you're attacking each person. It's like the monster is attacking everybody and then everybody's also attacking the monster, which I love that concept of. I just hate the fact that it didn't do well because the final monster you got was so busted that it actually killed the game. Yeah, it was really interesting. Like playing it was really nice. It was just that last part. But granted, it was a lot better than how oh my god, the game that you were like 4 people playing Iron Man. That game sucked. Anthem. It wasn't as bad as Anthem because Anthem was so glitchy that it like actually crashed people's PCs, or not PCs, PlayStations. So we don't play that game ever anymore. Like I used to have that game, and then just the data alone in my PlayStation made my PlayStation so slow that like once I deleted the data, everything was like felt so much better. The Jackbox Party Pack number 9. I've only played Jackbox on Twitch. It's wonderful. Persona Royale, don't know anything about it. Anyone who knows, please let me know if they liked it or not. Um, Gotham Knights, love like the first. It's that is probably one of the best openings for a DC game. Um, everyone come play Lost Ark. No, actually, I have it downloaded. I still haven't touched it yet. Um, so Gotham Knights has the best opening. Um, it's that and DC Universe Online. Those two have the best openings for a DC game, in my personal opinion. We're gonna get a disc call. No, not right now. I'm streaming. We're not streaming this right now. Um, and that's actually saying something because when DC makes games, sometimes it is crap. Um, everything's right now in my head. Leave me alone. Um, so after that point, we have New Tales from the New Tales from the Borderlands might actually be good. Hold on, let's depending on what kind of game that is, I might actually want to play it. We're not. I'm not checking right now. Call of Duty, for the Call of Duty fans, probably liked it. What about Tales of the Borderlands? New Tales from the Borderlands. I think that's like a Telltale's game, to be honest with you. And if it is, yeah, I think if I know Tales from the Borderlands might have been a Telltale's game, and I actually like that one. So this might be like a second portion of it, and I might actually enjoy that. Um, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty game. I I like Call of Duty. This one's okay. I don't really like Call of Duty, to be honest. It's okay. Like I'll play it with friends, but like friends, but like I rarely play it by myself. It's like I play like a game and I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm gonna go watch Hulu. Like that's all that is by myself. Resident Evil Village Winter's expansion. Don't know anything about that, but obviously DLCs might be good. Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta's usually a good game. Don't know about Bayonetta 3 though. If her hairstyle is different, then it's amazing. If it's not, then it's terrible. Personal opinions. How to say goodbye. I feel like this is a game for like people who are grieving. So it's not for me. The Chant, never played it. Ghost Song sounds spoopy. Brats, I don't know. Ported game. Sonic Frontiers, 7 out of 10. Wonderful though. Recommend it for everybody to play. Oddworld Soulstorm. I don't like Oddworld games. Personal opinion still. God of War Ragnarok, beautiful. Love this game. Everyone should play it forever. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Technically a remake. But hear me out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's all I have to say. Goat Simulator 3. Love I didn't play it, but I know I love it. I didn't know the game came out. The Devil in Me. That actually might be a good game. Who knows? Scarlet and Violet, they're okay. Like after all the bugs and stuff, it's okay. I'm not gonna go anywhere past that. Like stories Pokemon. Like you can't really insult it unless you want like a Pokemon hate. Um, Resident Evil 3 got ported. Miles Morales got ported. Evil West heard was poo poo doo garbage, even though I really wished it wasn't. And now we're in December. Um, Don't know any of these games. Callisto Protocol, I just didn't play it. Looks good actually though. Like I don't know. Like it actually looks like a fun game if you like Dead Space. I think it's made by the same people. Marvel's Midnight Suns. I haven't played it, and what I've seen, I don't want to play it. I never want to play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Oh, okay. So it was a hit for newbies and a miss for Dead Space fans. That's actually pretty interesting. That's actually maybe I should give it a try. I mean, I don't like Dead Space, so you know, spoopy stuff doesn't really ruffle my jimmies as much as other people. Well, spoopy games, anyways. Um. Oh, I mean, they're getting a new Dead Space. Who cares? Like, you know, they've announced it. They just have to wait at this point. It's it's not that big of a deal, guys. Marvel's Midnight Suns. I don't like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Miss Potter. It's only a month or two out, like away, so people can just hold themselves in before it comes out. You know. Um, I'm gonna say this for the third time. Marvel's Midnight Suns. Um, what I saw was a mix between Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and what was it? Marvel Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and XCOM, the strategy alien killing game. I don't like two out of three of those things. And I'm not sure if the story was good. I all I saw was the trailer for it, and what it looked like was um who was in it? Venom had fire on top of his head, and if you know Marvel, you know Venom is basically allergic to fire and like sonic sounds. So I don't understand how he has a flame resistance in this game now. You know, like it was just one of those things that it was just like why do this? Um Need for Speed Unbound, a lot of people said they didn't like it. I know Miss Potter is playing it. I saw her playing it. What I've seen from the gameplay, it looks fine. It looks a little bit more cartoony than like other Need for Speeds though, but like overall, it looked like a good game. Like I don't understand why people had so much hate for that one. Let's go to Hello Neighbor 2. Hello Neighbor. I don't know how. Did anyone play this personally? Like I don't know if anyone had a chance to even play that on their free time, but I know nothing of this game. Sky, Children of the Light. Never heard of it. Chained Echoes. I think I've heard that once, and it just never. No. All right. So as long as it's not just me, The Witcher Wild Hunt gets made for the 90th. This is Skyrim. This is Skyrim all over again. Like, just stop making the game. Little Gator Game, River City Girls, Blacktail might be racist. Uh, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard being ported to the Switch. Oceancraft, Alchemist Simulator for Xbox. Mortal Shell, again for the Switch. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. What? Valkyrie Profile. Okay. Why is there a game called Melatonin? Okay, Switch, you do you. I don't understand you. Switch, like Nintendo makes some strange names for games some days. All right, so let's get into. Let's see. These games are in alphabetical order, I guess. So if that's the case, I hate it. This game sucks. This whole thing sucks. This thing's wrong. This game is wrong. You almost okay. You should have played it so I can know if it's good or bad. I need to talk shit about it. All right, let's see. $2032, yes. IGN, give me the list. Oh, this is biggest game, so they're not gonna give me the whole list of games. There we go, Polygon. Tell Marley I said hello. Tell her also there's something in my eyes, that's why I keep rubbing it. Alright, let's see. Games for 2023. One Piece Odyssey. This game, I will say, if you like One Piece and you like Final Fantasy Tactics, this is probably the game for you. I only like one of those things, and that's One Piece and not Final Fantasy Tactics, so it's not the game for me. Persona 3 Portable. I don't know how to tell them this, but like, none of these games, like, most of this is not portable. Like, PlayStation 4, PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. Maybe portable if you have a laptop. Persona 4, Golden, Colossal Cave, never heard of this. Fire Emblem Engaged, never gonna play it. Don't really care about Fire Emblem, like I said earlier. It's just not. It's like Final Fantasy Tactics, but like rock paper scissors, and that's not for me. Forspoken, I am excited of this with this game. Oh look, it's literally right there. So people who are, people who want Dead Space, literally right there. So like they can hold their pee for a little bit. um Forspoken, love that game. No, I'm joking. I'm really hoping this game's really good though. It's a isekai. It's an isekai game, so that's really new for most things. For people who don't know what isekai is, it's like going into a new world. So a lot of anime has been doing that recently. Um, the gameplay is very interesting. The movement is really nice. Like, it feels really nice. The actual gameplay for it though, like the combat system is very different. So if you have a PlayStation 5 and you're, or a PC apparently, I know on PlayStation 5 they have the demo out. I definitely recommend playing the demo before getting the game, just to make sure that you're going to be comfortable with playing it, because sometimes, combat gameplay is a make or break for people, and I'm not going to tell you to, get a game and that you're going to hate. That's me. um yeah, Miss Potter's just like ready for the game, never going to play it though. She's never gonna play the demo. She's just gonna get the game and be like, this game combat gameplay is so weird. Deliver Us Mars, never heard of that. Sounds cool though. I know Amber Darling is excited for Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not sure about Miss Potter though. I don't know if she's a Harry Potter fan, but um I kind of want to get the game. I want to see gameplay of it first. I'm not a huge yeah, I know, but it doesn't mean you have to like it, um I know that Miss Potter's last name is Potter, so it's her last names, but again, just because it's your name doesn't mean you have to like it. Like, I like Naruto, but I don't like Boruto. They're in the same family. Um she's just gonna keep getting mad at Hogwarts Legacy, I kind of want to see how the game's gonna be. I'm not excited for it, but it's one of those games I'm anticipating to actually be pretty good. um PlayStation VR 2 launches. If it has to still be connected to a PlayStation through wires, it's not going to be good. Personal opinion, don't really care. Let's see. Horizon Call of the Mountain sounds like okay, but hold up. What were we holding for? Is it theater theaterism final bar line? Is that what we're holding up for? Did I skip a game that you're anticipating? I'm gonna. Oh, actually, that's a valid point. Yeah, Miss Potter, you're very correct. Because she says that. Can we talk about the fact that the PlayStation VR 2 comes out in a month? In is it literally a month? Yeah. And it comes out in a month, and there's been zero details released about it. That is very. It's a very obvious point. Um, I haven't heard anything about the PlayStation VR 2. On top of the fact that Horizon Call of the Mountain might be the only game I've heard of that's going to the VR. Um, that there's a Fantavision 22X. I don't know any games that they promoted. I'll be honest with you. Moss Book 2 sounds good. I know Moss was a pretty interesting game about a mouse, so a lot of people might be interested in that one. Zenith, The Last City, also coming to the VR. These are all launching on the same day, by the way, so February 22nd. If anyone's obviously interested in PlayStation VR 2, but there has been zero information about any of these games coming out. So I'm actually very like that's a very obvious point. Like these games are coming out soon, but no one's talking about them. But not how the system works, battery life, pricing, availability. Like it feels early, like early console announced, but still, but shit drops in a month. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. Let's play the game. Let's play the game of can I buy it? Okay, let's not do that one. My internet's very weird. um, Pre-orders are available now. Sign in to buy. There's a Jesus. No. How dare you? That is that's buying the PlayStation 5. No. People can barely get the PlayStation 5. You think they're actually gonna pay like $550 for the VR version? No. And let me just point out again, like I said earlier, if this has to be connected through a wire to the PlayStation is already bad. Boom. Look at that. Look at that wire. Look at this long wire. It's only 500. Yeah. It's also do you want a video game for it? Because all you're doing by itself is nothing. Oh no. It is $550 for the VR by itself. It's $600 if you actually want to get the bundle. Wild. Wild. No. You thought it was gonna be 1,000. Yeah, no, that's bugging. No, I'm not getting that. They can keep it. I can still get I can get the Meta Quest for much lower price. Who are they competing with? Also the Pulse headset sucks. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Maybe no, I'm kidding. So yeah, no, the PlayStation VR is going to be $550, and if you want the bundle, it's going to be 500. It's just going to be $600 basically. Not we're not going to say 599.99. That's ridiculous. Never, never in my life. It's not worth it. Like their competition is already going. We have a headset, and that is the entire system. Like you have to recharge it. That's fine, but like the headset itself is the VR system. There's no need to connect it if you don't want to. Like you have the option to connect it. This is still required to be plugged in. This is no. Like that's so disappointing. Blood Bowl 3. I didn't even realize Blood Bowl 2 came out. Like that's impressive that this game is still like still going. They are going back to return. This is what I'm so it's not like I have a vendetta against Wires. It's just the fact that if you're gonna make a like a VR gaming system, I've always thought like the main issue with the first PlayStation VR was that it was connected to a wire. So if you know took a little bit too far of a step, that thing is pushing off of your head. Like it's not really much of a. It doesn't make sense to have a VR system with wires. The way that the Meta Quest 2 is, like you can make it like your own virtual border, and if you go over that border, it'll tell you that you're going too far. I like that. Um, but it's just like how PlayStation's VR has been going. I don't think it's a good move. Personal opinion, I don't have a vendetta against wires. I have a vendetta against wires with the VR. Unless we're going to like a full dive, like how Sword Art Online did it, I don't see the necessity of it. Me, just it's me. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. This is again a remake of Kirby, another Kirby 2D Kirby game. I think that with how successful how Forgotten Land was, I think they should try to stick with 3D games. Octopath Traveler, I don't know why they still go with that. I want to make I want Destiny to just make a Destiny 3 and make it good. That's me. I like they're about oh this game's about to be fire. This game had a demo come out like a game trailer whatever like a playable teaser of the game. It was so good. I kind of want it, but like it is super difficult, and it means I don't think I'm gonna buy it. It's also called Wulong, so like it's cool. Um, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is probably a game I'm gonna play. It wasn't like the first Star Wars game like that wasn't too bad. So I might try that. Skull and Bones, I don't know anything about. Fatal Frame, I don't know anything about. Bayonetta Origins, okay. Resident Evil 4 remake. I know a lot of people hated the first, like before the remake, because I don't really know exactly the issue. To be honest. Hogwarts Legacy. Why is this on here twice? Did it get pushed and they just never put it in like a different spot? Meet your maker. Uh, so, Miss Potter, what do you have to tell me? Mega Man Battle Network. I'm probably gonna get this. This is also a remake. Oh, okay. I did not. That's stupid. I didn't know that though. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't realize that. Mega Man Battle Network. I'm going to be probably be getting for the Switch because Mega Man is one of my favorite characters. But at the same time, I gotta stop yelling. Mega Man games is so addicting. Really hope they make a new Mega Man game soon for Mega Man X, or just something unique too. That'd be nice. No, but listen, the release dates are a month apart. This one's in April. The other one's in February. So it seems like 2 months. It might be like technicalities, or this might just be wrong. I don't know. You work at a game store. I just sit here talking about video games right now. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. This game I'm gonna play. This game I'm also gonna play. Actually, those are only 2 releases. That's crazy. So the Suicide Squad game, the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and is supposed to be a continuation of the Arkham series allegedly. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. And then the Legend of Zelda is just something I'm pretty interested in. It's the Legend of Zelda. You can't go wrong with it most of the time. Street Fighter 6, don't really care about personally. It's just Street Fighter. Diablo 4, I think Miss Potter and Achilles might be interested in. Yep, see that? Look at all that hype from her. Hogwarts Legacy again. Look at that. So for the Switch, it comes out in July. Wait, hold on. Amber, are you also excited for Diablo? Am I the only one not excited for Diablo? That's great. I love that energy. Me just sitting here with my thumbs being twiddled. Everyone else, yes, this game will be the greatest game ever. Baldur's Gate. Oh, it's gonna be ported on PC. Oh, look at that. Another wrestling game. This game right here. Oh, okay. Just Amber supporting the hype. I love it. I love the energy. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a game that I'm not excited for. It is another Dead by Daylight. Somebody might be happy about it. It's just not me. When the gameplay comes out, I'll probably watch it, see if it's gonna be good or not. Probably not gonna be for me, but it's whatever. Who cares what I like, you know? I'm just here. Oh, cool. Valheim's gonna actually go to systems. That's nice. Bay Farm, no idea what that is. If anyone's interested, Fae Farm sounds like a cool name of a game. Also sounds like a farming simulator. That's supposed to be coming out Q2. So you're interested, that's great. EA Sports FC. I don't know what that is. We're gonna look that up later. Not right now. F1 23. Someone's still interested in that. Don't know who. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is going to be coming out in sometime between October and December. I am looking. I thought Tekken was coming out next year. Oh, wait. Hold on. These are. Ow. I hit my knee. Oh, okay. I lost it. Hold on. Bay Farm. I'm gonna put it in Discord. Put it in the chat so you can like copy and paste it if you want to. I don't know if that's helpful or not. No one cares about those right now. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Hopefully someone wants to stream that for me because I'm not gonna play it. I still haven't finished the first one. Oh, do you want like the website I'm using right now? I'm trying to just figure out this answer. Are you trying to get the website that I'm currently on? Okay. There we go. For you guys to see. Redfall, don't know what that is. Oh, my bad. Do you need me to make this bigger? I thought it was no one said anything earlier. I can move my face over so you guys can see it. Okay. All right. Hollow Knight Silk Song. I'm excited for that one. I got lost in the Hollow Knight sauce for like 64 to 65 hours. Another game, Marvel Spider-Man 2, I'm excited for. If it's as short as Miles Morales, I will be throwing hands with all of Insomnia. Fair warning, Insomnia. You have literally been warned. I will find you all and fight you. I will hate Spider-Man 2 if it's too short. All right, back to this though. Alan Wake 2. Haven't played any of the Alan Wake games, but I do know for a fact that it does also take place in the same world as Control, so I do want to play them. Armored Core, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Not excited for it, but interested in it. So that's something. Crash Team Rumble. Ooh, another Crash Team game's coming out. Personal opinion though, Diddy Kong Racing should come back out. Not these Crash games. Everspace, Everywhere. Fallout 4's coming out again for PS5 and Xbox. Okay. Flintlock, Gloomhaven, Hyperlight Breaker. Never heard of those. Immortal of Avum, Jurassic World. Lies of P. Actually, I want to play this game, or I want to see someone stream this game. This is a Bloodborne Pinocchio. I actually want to see some information. I haven't seen much information on it except for like what my friends have showed me. It seems really interesting and really really cool. If somebody can please stream it, I would be greatly appreciated. Let's see. Lollipop Chainsaw remake. I don't know anything about. I only know one thing about Lollipop Chainsaw. Is that if you try to look under her skirt, you will get a trophy for it, and it's like one of those like sad trophies. Minecraft Legends, Mino the Hollower, Metal Slug Tactics. Haven't seen a Metal Slug game come out. Mortal Kombat Onslaught for the Android and iOS system. That is actually pretty interesting. Is there a new Pikmin 4 is coming out next year, or announced to be coming out next year. Pragmata, never heard of it, but it sounds interesting enough. I don't know. I think Minecraft Legends is probably going to be like a Minecraft adventure game. It is okay. I had to double check really quick. I thought this said Shitterhead, not Slitterhead. Take my money now. SpongeBob and the Cosmic Shake. Star Wars Hunters. Oh. Phones and Switch. This sounds probably like a free game. Sweet Coden? Don't know what that is. Super Bomberman R2. Haven't seen a Super Bomberman come out in a while. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Watch that be like another one. Well, I mean, I think the SpongeBob games are mostly for kids, and kids don't really care about SpongeBob anymore. Yep, and this is just the comment section. So, dang it. All right, so I guess the only game I'm excited for next year is Forspoken, which is coming out. Well, next year. For this year is Forspoken, and that's pretty much kind of it for me. Let's see. I think we're on Tekken 7 right now. Late 2023, earliest 2024, which is more realistic. That's fine. Yep, Kill the Justice League. Let me bring that back up because not that one. I lost it. I found it. Yeah, so Kill the Justice League is oh, okay, so that's also coming out next year. So the Kill the Justice League is supposed to be a Suicide Squad game. If you watch the most recent Suicide Squad, everybody who had like a Starro, which is like a space starfish, on either on their face or chest, is controlled by the space starfish mom. Um, so the entire Justice League apparently has those on their body somewhere, and due to that fact, they're trying to take over the world. So there's a group of people called the Suicide Squad. I know I feel like I'm just mansplaining this at this point, but there's a group of people called the Suicide Squad, which are basically criminals who are being forced to do heroic shit. And since the Justice League is currently controlled, they're going out of their way to kill them. But because Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Batman, probably Cyborg are all, these feats of like basically godlike beings who are on the side of evil now, it's basically just like a mission that they may die on. Like these are people who've never defeated any of these characters before, and now they're getting like forced to go up against them because if they don't, they will die, and if they do it, they will die. They can. There's a chance of them dying. So, let me. I'll show you. This is also, um, I think it's. I'm gonna. I don't want to bash his name. Yep. This is also the last time Kevin Conroy actually voiced Batman before his death from cancer. Giving you a heads up on that. Oh, hold on.
We gotta keep looking. There.
All right, Flash is clear. Keep your eyes on him, people. Somebody find the back entrance.
Best dirty movie I ever saw. Oh, crap!
This door will not hold. We must barricade it.
You stay here, pal.
See this? I spent a lot of time dreaming up how I was gonna kill you with it. You're mine now, and you're in for a world of... Oh, shit!
I do like the fact that the Flash is a very lean character in this. I think a lot of the times they make him like way too bulky.
Hey, guys! Oh, we were just having a little... Shush. You hear that?
Please, help me!
Hey, Bruce! Still using shadows to scare the crap out of us criminals, huh? Don't sweat it. Batman doesn't kill people. Are you okay?
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Like, I'm very hyped for this. Like the last really really good game that DC's put out. Yeah, I will maybe get it. Yeah, the last good game, I don't actually know. I don't think there's been much information from it yet. I do know that there's 4 characters in there, obviously, that they show: King Shark, Harley Quinn, Boomerang Man, and either Deadshot or one other dude who I don't remember. But I honestly don't know if it's gonna be multiplayer or not. I do hope it is, because there's 4 characters. And if it's the way that what was it? Gotham Knights is, where it's like you can choose from 4 characters, but the only 2 people can play with each other, it might be kind of an issue. But I hope it's a good game. This is, like I said, it's the last time that Kevin Conroy plays as Batman, which he's retired from. I think this would be, well, obviously this is the last time he's gonna be able to play it. He did pass away a couple of weeks ago, but he's played Batman from Batman in the Animated Series. If you guys haven't known that, he has played Batman from the Gotham series, and then several other animated Batmans from throughout the years. So if it's not a good game, it's kind of disappointing, but if it is a good game, I'm still, I mean, either way I'm playing it. It doesn't matter to me. But I think that's actually the entirety of the stream for today, though. I do enjoy the fact that you guys came in here. Everyone's been so wonderful. You guys are honestly always great, so I can't really say anything negative. So stupid stream thingy never wants to work for me, gosh darn it. Never wants to do it one thing I want to do. So I think the only thing I'm gonna do right now is, I hope you do too. So before you go, we got to do 2 things. One, we gotta I think I have to sneeze, honestly. We got to rate somebody. So Autocat's actually streaming. I might just rate him again. We actually Big Mick Energy is doing his stream for Fallout 3. We got to play Family Feud.
All right, let's see who's next in queue. I just got done with
Wait, what?
With Watermelon. So Sunny, you're actually next. After Sunny.
What do you mean by we got to play Family Feud?
So Sunny, you're next.
So actually, I might do.
So this will be my first time sight reading this piece.
Let's raid.
Craig Armstrong, just not this one.
T-Purse? No. I mean Subnautica. Yeah, we're gonna raid Plaxi.
We have Glasgow.
Before I finish, I'm gonna start the raid up.
From the film Love Actually, which I have.
And then I'll get everything ready.
It's a romance movie. It's like a very big cast, and this is composed by Craig Armstrong.
I think that's how you spell Plaxi Proxy.
And again, this will be.
It didn't tell me no, so it's gonna work out. So if you guys aren't in there, so we'll do raid 1. Raid 2. So just to give you a heads up, we're actually gonna be rating this person right here.
What does this mean?
And
Hollow chamber and iceberg.
Linktree. Perfect. Linktree will show you all my socials. Also, if you guys want to check out some of my merch, you can totally do that. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Stray and Kingdom Hearts again. So I do double streams. So I do 2 features for my streams, so it's always nice. Changes it up a little bit. after that, we are I don't know, you guys can just hang on my Discord, honestly.
Something new up here?
Not super active in the Discord, but
One hosts a lot right now.
you know, I'm always active enough to have a conversation. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do my credits and then we'll be on our way.